filling the central Illinois sky. This is the Wabash Valley Produce Farm in Thorina, Illinois. Illinois State Representative Blaine Willauer posting on social media tonight that everyone at the chicken farm is okay, but millions of eggs and birds are now gone.
There's nothing suspicious going on, just another coincidence. Apparently, we live in a world filled with coincidences, nothing to see here, and if you dare connect the dots, that's misinformation, okay? But yeah, at the same time that we have an egg farm, one of the biggest egg farms in America, up in flames, we also had this news article come out how a farmer must take out 4.2 million chickens after the bird flu hits Iowa egg farm. And overall, 92.34 million birds have been taken out since the outbreak began in 2022. And just so you guys can see down there, this article came out yesterday, May 29th. So yeah, just a coincidence, guys. We have that article come out yesterday, and then this happens today. Now, I'm sure if you've made it this far in the video, you know what's going on. But I cannot say what's clearly going on to those who have understanding, because if I did, this video would be taken down because it would be deemed misinformation. And we can't allow misinformation out there, can we? But yeah, to those who know, you know what's going on. But to those who do not know, just go ahead and believe this is all a coincidence. Nothing suspicious at all. Just carry on. But to those who can see what's going on, do not allow this to cause fear and anxiety, because that's exactly what Satan wants. No matter what happens down here, we are secure in the hands of God, and we can trust and follow him through the toughest times, no matter what. No matter what, guys. You focus your eyes upon him. Every news story you see, every news article, yeah, it's definitely scary down here. And if you're not a believer, you should be scared. But for the believers out there, focus on him. Keep your eyes in the word. Love on others. I would encourage to have some type of food supply, having some water. Be wise. Just be wise. But also don't focus and idolize your prepping abilities. You do what you can down here. Use the wisdom the Lord has given you, but you keep pushing forward every single day, taking it day by day. Love you guys all so much. We shall see how this all plays out in the future. We do know that this will increase the prices of eggs and chicken products for sure. Like, things are not expensive enough already, but hey, we know how this whole story ends. It's already been written. But we also know the hope that we have in Jesus Christ. So I love you guys all so much. God bless you. Remember, the just shall live by faith.
Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Giving double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and to the sincere brothers that is pushing out the gospel throughout the four corners of the world. Peace and blessings and infinite salutation be to the elect, the house of David, that the Lord is raising up in these last days, which is made up of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and scattered Israelites amongst the other nation that look like the other nation. But according to your pedigree, you go back to the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom be to the sisters, the sincere sisters that is humbling themselves and taking acts, correcting their acts before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom be to all the true believers of this gospel. Now, as you can see, I started off with a video, a clip, all right, which this happened this past Wednesday, which was May the 29th. All right, May the 29th. It was another chicken farm that got burned down. All right, which I believe that's the second one this year, man. Just within 2024, which is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, and I believe it was cattle. All right, I believe it was about 18. I think it was about 18,000, just about 18,000 cows that got burned down as well too, man. Which is another farm in Texas. All right. Now people might say that's a common thing you're always gonna have farms get burned down for type of reasons or whatever. But it's just so funny, within the last 4 years you had so many chicken farms being burned down, you see. And like I said, this right here is just it's funny, all right. But then again, when you are in the known and you know what's going on, you understand that what's going on, this is not surprising to you, man. So this is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. It says, lest Satan shall get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, and Satan is talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, Satan just means adversary. All right, it's just a title that means adversary, which that's what Esau, Edom is. He is the adversary of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So I want to go back to that clip again. All right. Let me see.
Smoke filling the.
So it says a massive fire at an Iowa farm takes out millions of chicken. You see, and just within days, I mean, you already got the prices of chickens going up. The prices of eggs is going up, and once again, you got the angry bird. All right, the angry bird flu. That's as he was going in this video, that farmers got to take these bird out because of the disease. All right, you see. And now the scriptures talk about a famine. All right, the scriptures talk about a famine that's coming upon the land. All right, especially Babylon the Great, because the Lord is going to judge this place. All right, Babylon the Great. You see, this is the book of Matthew 24, and I'm gonna start at verse 3, and it says, as he said upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and the end of the world? You see, and this is the reason why I wanted to bring this out, because it's concerning the end times, all right, which is the times that we in now. Okay, verse 4, and Yahweh Shah answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. In these last days, we have a lot of antichrist. As the scripture says, that many antichrist shall be in these last days. All right. First and foremost, if you're not speaking the gospel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, you're known as an antichrist. If you're not speaking, if you don't have the testimony of Yahweh Shah, which is the testimony of prophecy, you're an antichrist. All right. You have to tell the people, warn the people of the Lord of what's coming. You see, to please the Lord the proper way. All right. Now it says verse 6, and it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. All right. See that ye be not troubled, because the end is not yet. It says, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines. Key word, famine. All right, and that's what's coming, man. With all these chickens, or all these chicken barns, and cattle barns being burned down, man. All you gotta do is just do a research. You just go into how many barns and chicken farms or all these farms are being burned down to the ground within just the year of 2024, man. You see, and we're not even halfway of the year. We're not even halfway of this year, man. All right. So it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All right. Just looking at within 2024, man. You see, we got, we're seeing the signs of famine. All right. And once again, all these barns being burned down to the ground, you're gonna see a rise of prices on groceries. All right. And trust me, that's gonna make the people to go crazy. All right. People are gonna start bugging out even more, man. Especially if they don't understand what's going on. All right. You see, because people, especially here in Babylon the Great, they're so stuck to themselves. They are so, not aware of what's going on. All right. They don't take heed to the real news. They don't take heed to the warnings of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So when it does hit, all right, especially as you're going to see this famine escalate, all right, then people are going to bug out. People are not going to know what to do. They're going to lose it. You see? And once again, all right, this is what's happening, man. With all these, once again, like I said, within this year, we're not even halfway, and we don't know what's more to come, all right? It's one thing when you got all these different type of farms, these cattle farms being burned down, chicken farms being burned down, right? But what's going to happen to other more barns, all right? And what about what about the crops? You see, what's going to happen with the crops? We just don't know. We have to just wait and see, all right? So it says, "And nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places." All these are the beginning of civil wars. All right. So all of this have to come, you see, before the end of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. All right. And I'll open up with 2 Corinthians 2:11, because either if this is because a famine is going to come. It's prophesied in the scriptures that a famine is coming. All right. So either if it's going to be man, all right, or, a natural cause. But in the case that we're in these last days, it seems like it's a man thing, all right. And really it's the device of Esau Edom, all right, because Esau Edom has an agenda that he's following by, all right. And that agenda is to bring this new world order, okay, where he will bring the RFID Sihib, all right, which is the Karatma spoken of in the book of Revelation, chapter 13, all right, which he wants to implement people with the RFID Sihib, all right, which he's going to have total control of the masses of people, man, you see, but he knows that people are not going to comply with it, all right. People are not going to just accept the fact that they're going to have to be implanted with a Sihib, you see, all right. Esau knows that. So what is he doing? He's gonna bring people he's gonna bring people down to their knees, all right. And if it comes down to taking their needs and their wants, he's gonna take that away from the people, all right, so they can comply to Esau Edom agenda, all right, which is that new world order, you see. So 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11, it says, "Lest Satan shall get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his device." So we're not ignorant, and we're not surprised of seeing all these different type of farms being burned down. They don't have no reason why it's happening. We don't have no we're not surprised of all this, you see. All right, and we're not surprised about the fact that that they talking about a shortage is coming, man. All right, but in the end of the day, it's all through the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. All right, this is the book of let me go to the book of Ezekiel chapter 21 and verse 8. And it says, "Again, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thou sayest the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, say a sword. A sword is sharpened and is also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter." All right, and this is the sword. And Esau Edom is the Lord's sword. When you go into the book of Psalms, chapter 17 and verse 13, it says, "Arise, O Lord, Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." You see, because the Lord is the one that has control of Esau Edom. All right. Let me see. Let me get another one. Proverbs, I believe it's Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. All right, this is the book of Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. It says, the Lord Yahweh has made all things for himself. So the Lord created all things for himself. The Lord is the ultimate puppet master. You see, the Lord controls evil. All right, and he controls the good. He created all. He created the good and the evil. All right. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. Okay, the Lord has control of the good and the evil. He brings the evil and he creates the good. Let's get that for Isaiah 45 real quick. Isaiah 45 in verse 5. I'm going to start at verse 5. I am the Lord Yahweh, and there is none else. There is no power beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord Yahweh, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things. So that's something that you got to keep in mind, that the Lord is the one that controls both sides. All right, he creates the evil and he makes peace. You see, that's the Lord Yahweh. He is the ultimate puppet master. Okay, so in the case of what's going on right now, you might say, yo, this is weird. Why is these barns just being burned down to the ground? Who is doing it? And they still haven't found, they really don't have no evidence of what's causing these different type of farms being burned down to the ground. This is nothing new. All right, especially within the last 4 years, man. All right, that you out of nowhere, all these barns are just being burned down to the ground. This is, you know what I'm saying? So once again, you can't be surprised with these things, especially if you know what's going on. All right. So this is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4, and it says, the Lord Yahweh has made all things for himself. All right. He creates. All right. He makes peace and he creates evil. That's what the Lord does. And it says, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. And who is the wicked? The book of Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. Esau, Edom is the border of wickedness, man. You see? So going back to Psalms chapter 17, verse 13, it says, arise, O Lord Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. You see? Which is Esau, Edom is the sword, is the wicked of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So when I go back to Ezekiel 21, we have our understanding of what this right here is talking about. All right, that the Lord is bringing this judgment. So it says Ezekiel 21 and verse 9 again. It says, son of man, prophesy and say, thou sayest the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, say a sword is sharpened. You see, a sword is being sharpened. All right, which is the Lord is preparing Esau to bring hail upon the people. All right. Revelation chapter 12 verse 12, and it says that that the devil's gonna come with great wrath, because he knows it, that he has but a short time. All right. Once again, Esau, Edom has an agenda that he's going by. Okay. He wants to bring this new order. All right. But he knows that people are not going to comply with it. So what he's going to do is that he's going to take your needs and he's going to take your wants. And then if it comes down to taking your food, that's what Esau is going to do. So you can comply to his new agenda. All right. You see, because what are people going to do when they have no food? You see, they're going to do whatever they can to get food. All right. Because people can't last days without eating. All right. So it says Ezekiel 21. Actually, let me get that in the book of Lamentation real quick. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, and verse 9. It says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. You see, so it's better to being taken out by a sword, because it's a quick death. Now when you being taken away by hunger, it says, for these pine away, stricken. All right. Let me read that again. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. Because what's going on is when you are hungry, your body starts to eat itself. All right. Especially if you're not putting any nutrients within your body, your body's going to start eating itself. You see? And pretty much that's one of the worst pains. That's one of the worst pain that a individual can go through, man. Let me read it in the NLT. Lamentations chapter 4 verse 9. It says, those killed by the sword are better off than those who die of hunger, starving. They waste away for lack of food from the field. All right. And we know when I opened up with, when I brought out the book of Matthew chapter 24, it says that, when the disciples asked, what is going to be thy signs of thy coming? The Lord said to look out for certain things, especially famine. Famine is coming. All right. And once again, with these barns being taken down by fire, that's a sign. OK, you see that this famine is coming, man. OK, so it says Ezekiel 21 and verse 9, it says, son of man, prophesy and say, thou sayest the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, say a sword is sharpened, and is also furbished. It is sharpened to make a slow slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Shall we then make mirth? It contemned this the rod of my son as every tree. All right, and that's Esau. You see, Esau is the guy, man. Esau is the man to bring that judgment. All right, upon the people, man, upon especially 2/3 of our people, because ultimately Esau, Edom he still wants to have a rulership. He still wants to control the children of Israel. All right, because that was the blessing that was given unto Jacob. But Esau was rejected of the blessing. You see, that he was going to rule over thy brethren. All right. But that was the blessing that was given unto Jacob. You see, and that's the blessing that was taken away from Esau. All right. But Esau wants his blessing back. And this is the reason why he's going by his agenda, that he wants to rule the Israelites. He still wants to rule the children of Israel. You see. All right. So this is the reason why he is the man to bring that judgment. He is the sword to bring this judgment. All right. You see. So it says, verse 11, it says, and he has given it to be furbished that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hands of the slayer, which is Esau. Verse 12, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people, it shall be upon all the prince of Israel. And you see, and ultimately this is the judgment of the Lord. All right, Esau, Edom. All right, Esau, Edom, bringing, him working his device and bringing it out. All right, that's ultimately, that's the, that's through the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, because it's about judgment. All right, we in the judgment time. The Lord is judging those according to their ways. You see, and it says, terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh. Smite therefore upon the thigh, because it is a trial. All right, and that's another key word that you got to keep in mind, that this is a trial. All right, because ultimately, like I said, Esau, Edom, what he's gonna do is he wants to bring that new order, and he wants people to comply. All right, and if it comes down to taking people's wants and needs, he's going to do so. All right, whatever it takes. If it gotta come down to taking your food, Esau Edom is going to do it. All right, and once again, ultimately, this is a trial, because he's going to want you to take that RFID seal, all right, which is the Karatma spoken of in the book of Revelation chapter 13. All right, that's what Esau wants to bring out. You see, that's his end goal. All right. Total control of the people. If the people have the karama within their skin, you see. So it says, because it is a trial. This is the trial that the children of Israel are going to go through. You see, the whole nation of Israel. All right. It says, because it is a trial. And what if the sword contemns even the rod? It shall be no more, says the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it on that. So ultimately, like I said, it's all through the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. All right. But hey, man, we're in the time of famine as we're getting closer and closer. All right. But hopefully that this lesson was edifying as well as uplifting. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem, Rakha Kodash, and Shalom be to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.